What up YouTube? It's me, your favourite Steve. How you doing? I'm just in the car. I've just been giving it a hoover and a bit of a clean. I mean, after... Sorry, my neighbour's right. After the safari park, there was all like animal food in here and everything because they're sloppy all over the place. All over the place out your hand and then all onto the floor. So I thought I'd give it a hoover. It looks alright, but I think it needs a... You'll need a proper valet at some point. It doesn't look disgusting, but kids are kids, are they? They're just food everywhere. Yeah, I haven't done any video clips really for the past few days. I haven't really feeling up for it, not trying to put any pressure on myself. I bumped into Jackie Lau, if you know who Jackie Lau is. I think she's in the chats. I don't go in the chat. Actually, talking about the chats, I was thinking about dipping my toe back into the chats. I don't think anybody's probably hasn't noticed, but I haven't been involved in any of the live chats for, I mean, months and months. Like, it's been a while. I just kind of, I don't know. I think it's a mixture of stuff. I think it's kind of, I get kind of down comparing myself to people, and some people just piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. There's some lovely, people in this community, but yeah, there's some right bellends as well. So I have to try and minimise what I watch and who I watch. But then the people that I want to watch who are doing lives, the knobheads then end up in the chat. So it just ends up being like a thing of, maybe I need to keep it like to minimum. But just the charity shops yesterday and today. I only picked up like 2 things today. I'll show you them in a bit. Yeah, went to this posh part of Wolverhampton. I've been there before when I was younger, but we obviously it is a thing now. Now we've got a car. You do realise, God, we didn't see bits of Wolverhampton. Never mind the world or the country. You know what I mean? But yeah, I went to like a posh part of Wolverhampton near Tetnall, if you know, or as the people in Tetnall, where Tetnall live, they call it Tetnall Hall. It's Tetnall. Yeah, there was a Compton Care shop around there. We thought it was going to be a massive one, but it wasn't. It was a like new shop, I think, or something like, or nearly new. I think it might be nearly new. Went in there. The prices were ridiculous, but I kind of pulled out about 3 or 4 items, I think, that I thought I'll make some money on these. But it was like a barber jacket for 30 quid, which wasn't in the best state. Some other bits and bobs that weren't that fantastic. Yeah. But I picked up a few bits. I'll show you them in a bit as well. But yeah, as I said, I saw Jackie Lau. She's stalking me with her axe in a trolley that she pulls around. In Bilston. I didn't show that haul. I couldn't be bothered. I just took photos of it today. I just wasn't in the mood for filming. But there wasn't much there. Sales have been, I mean, I'm probably three days in a row. I've had sales, but I've 3 days in a row now where it's been after, like, it's been the afternoon, the evening where the sales have come in. And you're only talking about 2 or 3. So I've had like 3 or 4 days of like 2 or 3 sales, and they've been late in the evening, not massive days. I had one alright day, the rest of them have just been pretty shite. A lot of cancelled orders. I've got 1 return coming, which is a bit of a pain in the dick. But yeah, just a bit thingy at the minute. I've checked with other resellers to see if their sales are doing. I think it's a general thing. But yeah, I'll show you what I picked up the last couple of days. I think there's only a few items, not that much. It's like 5 or 6. So I'm going to add them to this video. So yeah, I'm going to put my little trusty Hoover away, and go in the house. That's the end of it. What up YouTube? Right, I'll go through what I've picked up the last couple of days. There's some alright bits here. Nothing Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah. When I'm speaking, um, I was talking about Jackie on the last clip that I saw in Belson the other day. She was asking me. Like, I find it weird when people ask me questions about like certain things. She was asking me like a question about some Polo Ralph Lauren tops, and she had this top that she found, and it was she hadn't bought it. She found it in the shop we were in at the time, and she was like saying, "Oh, do you think is this like one of those?" I'm like, "No, it's a knockoff." It was just kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I hope there aren't people out there watching my videos taking tips from it. And I'll say it's bad, but it's like, don't go to other people. Go to other people. Maybe it would. I don't know. It would be nice if people do watch and maybe get some information from my videos. But yeah, I just find when people ask me questions, I'm like, what are you asking me for? I don't know shit. Anyway, well, I'll go through it. I'll go through the clothing bits. There's again, it's mostly clothing. What is it? 5 bits of clothing, and then 2 bits that aren't clothing. But interesting. Stick around. Right. Picked up a Winmore card. I see Winmore cards everywhere. I don't pick them up because they sit around for a while. I've got a few listed now. They're kind of jackets, but this one was kind of a unique button. It's got like a rectangle button on it. I've literally got a pink cashmere blend Winmore jacket that's actually listed at the minute. That I'm guessing will, come around to winter. I've started putting promos back on now. The 14 days are over since the last. I'm not going to go into. But I've started putting promos, like 50% promos on my stock again. But yeah, they. Yeah, I was thinking. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe going through like I go through some listings every day and like refresh the title and stuff like that if it's been sitting there for a while. Just like especially some bits like the jewellery, my knowledge or my what's the word? The keywords that I would use now. Back in the day, when I look at some of my old listings, I'm like, my God, there's certain things that I know to use now after listing quite a bit of jewellery and seeing bits that sell or like talking to Lex and stuff like that. Like I'll refresh some of those listings. There's also like clothing things, old stuff that I'll refresh. And I don't know. I was thinking the other day maybe refreshing prices on stuff. If they've been around for like a year and a bit. Having a look at the prices now and maybe adjusting the price accordingly. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But at the same time, I'm like, leave it. Just let them come. You might get that money, and then if they come under promotion at some point, I can reduce them then. I'm just jabbering on. Winmore card, cashmere blend. It cost six. It says £6.99 on that, but it cost me £3.50 because there's 50% off. So yeah, £3.50 for that cashmere blend pink Winmore jacket. Gonna go for 30 because that's what I've got Winmore jackets listed on for. 30. Yes, they're not selling, but I have sold Winmore jackets for 30 quid before, so I'm sticking to it. This one, difficult. This one was to kind of come up with a price. I've kind of just made up a price. Not really. I kind of have. It's hard because this is a Ted Baker wall blend zip up jacket. The thing is, when you search Ted Baker wall blend, a lot of sports coats come up blazers, so it's difficult to gauge a price. So I'm not sure. So yeah, this was £6. 25 I'm going to shoot for, but I don't know. It's hard when when you search the wall blend ones, all that comes up is blazers or sports jackets. When you search just zip up jackets, I'm looking around 20, 25. So fuck it, I'm just going to go for 25. 25 quid, it cost me 6. Sometimes researching clothing is really difficult. There's so many of them, it's really difficult to gauge a price. Again, another example. So Gstar Jacket, really nice jacket, cost me a tenner. Listed, was a tenner on it. Yeah, it cost me a tenner. Really nice jacket. If you haven't watched my videos before, Gstar Jackets always have a unique name on the tag, like Jack and Jones stuff, like other stuff. And this one is Rico Light Laundry Overshirt. So when you search that Gstar Raw, what I just said, I'm not going to read the tag again. And my fake too looks like it's been pushed back. Or is it the light? It's weird. If you don't know, it's a fake. Yeah, I got completely lost by the two. Yeah, so when you search that name in eBay, there's one that's listed for 50 quid. Then when you search sold listings, there's none on Buy It Now, but on bids, there's ones that have only sold for like 15, 10, stuff like that, and I'm like, nah. I'm not going for that much, I've spent a tenner on it. And there's one that's listed for 50. So I've kind of just gone for 30. I don't know where I've gone with 30 quid. There was something in my mind that made me go with 30 quid, but I don't know where I've pulled 30 quid out of my ass. But feck, I'm going to go for 30. It cost me £9.99. And it's a nice jacket. It's got 3301 Southeast District on the back. So yeah, feck, I'm going to go for 30 quid. Some super dry jeans, which I've never sold a pair of these kind of versions. I don't know what the difference are, I'll be honest. The other super dry jeans that I've sold have kind of unique names to them, so they'll have like super dry and either like slim fit or something like this. This is like a Japan version. So yeah, it's like super dry Japan print by super dry. So yeah, like that kind of tag. And the other jeans I haven't sold that are like this, but I don't think these have a kind of unique name to them. Not that I can tell. Yeah. But yeah, so I've just gone super dry Japan. And some have sold for like 25. So sorry, remember 25 quid. Yeah. Nice pair of jeans. How much did that cost me? £2.50. And then the last bit of clothing, which again, I'm shooting pretty high. I need to stop shooting high. Not my theory is shooting high on stuff, so I can always come down when it comes to offers, and also I can reduce. So you know, I can put promos on it. But this one is the greatest football team that's ever existed. Wolverhampton Wanderers away shirt. 2015 to 2016. Cost me £1.99. Difficult again. There's none that have sold. There's ones that are listed, but none that have sold. None that have sold. And when I've searched the away tops around that kind of year, they've gone for about 20, 25, 30. So I'm gonna go for 25 quid. Sorry. But yeah, it's an away Wolves shirt from the 2015-2016 season. So yeah, that's the clothing, and then there's a couple of little bits that are not. I've got a walking stick. I haven't picked up a walking stick for a while. It's modern. It's not. What's the word? It's not vintage. So yeah, like a kind of marble effect hand thing. I don't know. I was trying to work out. You put your hand there or something. It was a bit awkward. I don't know. I don't think you rest your arm on it. But yeah. So just a walk stick, £2.99. Ones like this going for about 20 quid, so I'm going to shoot for 20 quid. And then the last one, I bought this because I remember my nan used to have one on her fireplace when I was a kid, and it used to scare the shit out of me. So yeah, this freaky little thing, look at it. It's like a little troll. So yeah, that cost me $1.99. It's from Norway. Yeah. Nord Souvenir in Norway. And I think the outfit that he's got on is kind of like a Cockney shingles outfit, but I'm not sure. But yeah, about 15 quid. Looking. Yeah, it's about 15 quid. Cost me $1.99. So yeah, that's just stuff that I picked up the last couple of days. Why? So as I said, sales have been pretty short. What have I sold today? I sold a plush, which was in the early hours of the morning, which is going to the States for about 6 or 7 quid. And I think I just sold a scarf clip for like $5.99. It's dire. It's really dead. It's really dead. I am glad that I was speaking to all the resellers when I spoke to them. They're like, yeah, it is a bit slow at the minute. But yeah. Hopefully it'll pick up. But for now, I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you in a minute. What up, YouTube? How you doing? Just got back from Dudley. Done some sourcing. I'm sure that'll be in another video. I've got to go through it. Yeah, what was I saying? What was I going to say? I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, sales picked up a little bit over the weekend. Not fantastic. Still, like, compared to where I was, like, this time last year, it's still a bit pants. But I'm hoping it'll just turn around. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I'm still paying the bills, but you know, obviously I had goals and stuff. You know what I mean? Over the weekend, I've dipped my toe back into a little bit of the YouTube chats. I did miss some, to be fair. I was having a bit of a laugh. I was commenting stupid shit. That's what I do. If you do watch Nick and Andrew's lives or whatever, or anybody's lives, and you ever see me comment going, that's definitely brass monkey elephant tusk or something, all it is, if somebody with, like, I think Edward was commenting on Nick and Andrew's chat, and like he was saying what the stuff was, and I was like, yeah, it's definitely that. And I know Andrew and Nick get it because I've done it to them quite a bit in their chats. But I know there's probably a few people that are going, why is that guy like keep copying what everybody's saying and then making out like it's an original thought? It's a joke. I'm joking around. Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I think what I need to do is I need to kind of avoid certain chats or certain conversations. Yeah, because I'll just get annoyed by fake bullshit. I really do. I've had a thing over the weekend. I've been invited to a party with a group of people or a bunch of people. I'm not going to go into details on who they are. That haven't spoke to me in years. And when I don't mind people who don't speak to me, I couldn't give a shit. Like I'm one of these people that if I see anyone, I go, hello, how you doing, how's things? I'm not really into small talk, but I'll be polite. If that person wants to have a conversation with me, I'll be polite. But this group of people haven't spoke to me for, years. I'm not going to go into the amount of years, but it's been a lot of years. And I got invited to a party, and I don't know, I was kind of battling with, what's the word? It's a mixture of things. I wasn't actually invited by this group of people. I was invited by, I don't know how to do this without naming, but I wasn't invited by this group of people. I was invited by, say, an acquaintance of theirs, and then they invited me. But I was like, I'm not putting myself in that position. If it would be different if this group of people got in touch with me and was like, how are you? How's things? But all they've done to me over the last how many years is normally blank me or just be rude and say like crappy stuff about me. So it's like, nah, you're alright. I just think it's kind of funny because many years ago I would have just gone and been the better person and stuff, and I'm bored of being the better person. Yeah, there's a lot. I've noticed lately. There's a lot of people that just, I don't know, don't speak to me as much anymore. Or I don't know if any of you lot get this. I get this all the time. Don't hear off you anymore. I get that all the time, people. Don't hear off you anymore. I don't hear off you. Like I'm not bothered. You know what I mean? It doesn't. I don't get offended. Like if you're offended by me not talking to you, then get in touch with me. You know what I mean? But I'm not offended by you not talking to me. I'm happy with seeing people every now and then, and you know, I'm just living my life. I live my life day by day, and I'm not. You know, if you don't speak to me, I'm not really that fussed. But I hate it when people come to me and go, "No, we're off you. You've changed. You have. You've changed. Are you too good for us now?" Blah blah blah. All this shit, and it's like, no, it's not. Just I'm doing other stuff and concentrating on other stuff, and I think what it is I spent a lot of time in my younger life being kind of like a bit of a, how can I put it? A bit of like a yes man, a bit of a follower, and then I think people, and this is not like pointing it out to just like, I think me in general. So anybody that kind of knew me before I was 30, maybe I'd say, know me as a bit of a follower, a bit of a, I'll still just do whatever, stay out bothered. And I think I've just got to a point now where I'm not interested. I'm not interested in playing games. I'm not interested in drama. I'm not interested in arguments. I'm not interested in where have you been. I'm just not interested. Yeah. Sorry to go on a bit of that rant. It just, I don't know. I was thinking about it the weekend. Just I don't know. Seem to just have like. Sometimes I overthink and I worry about like certain things, like speaking to people. Am I offending this person? I don't know. Just lately, I've got to this point where I'm like, but no one really. And this is again, this isn't woe is me, but nobody really gives a shit about what I'm doing. They give a crap about me not giving a crap about what they're doing. Nobody ever asks about me. Nobody ever asks about my problems. I just get everybody's problems. Me. What about me? Oh, me. Nobody ever asks like, so what about you, Steve? I wouldn't tell them anyway. But yeah. Anyway, it's a bit of a rant. I've got to get my what's the word? I've got to get my stuff together for what's going out today. Again, it's not fantastic, but it's sales 8. I'll see in a bit. What up, YouTube? How you doing? It is Tuesday. Hope you're all fine and dandy. Thought I'd go through what's going out today. I went to do it yesterday. I didn't get around to doing it. I don't know if it's like if there's a moon or something, or but man, our kids at the minute. I don't know what to talk about, but I don't. Lacey's like, she's 9 now, and I don't know. She's getting all teenagery, like proper. Everything's the worst thing that's ever happened. Everything's like, I don't know, like just something yesterday was she put something in the wrong column in her own work, and it looks like a black eye. I think about it, it does look like a black eye. Yeah, everything's just like the biggest, worst thing that's ever happened to her in her life. And then there's a massive like kick off. Just don't know what it is. We were like trying to talk to her yesterday, like find out anything going on at school. Anything that she got brought up about school is like I don't know. I don't really remember going through this kind of stage of shit. It's kind of a good thing, but also you don't want her to end up being shut out kind of thing. But she says that her friends at school do a lot of like talking behind people's backs and pulling faces behind people's backs and stuff like that, and she doesn't like it. She thinks it's horrible. She calls them toxic, is what she calls them. So, yeah. So I don't know if she's going through like a stage at school where she's just a bit, you know, realizing she wants to get new friends and stuff, or I don't know, she keeps getting like told off for silly things as well. That we've got a parents' evening next week, which I'm going to talk to them about. Just silly things. Just I don't know. It's not like she's doing anything wrong. She's telling kids to be quiet in the class if they're disrupting her with her schoolwork, and then she gets told off. Or I don't know. I just think she's going through a weird phase at school. But yeah, last night was just chaos. All the way until bedtime. She would just, as soon as she kicks off, everything goes to shit in this house. But yeah, that was my night last night. Not really interested. I'll go through my hair myself. Right. As I said yesterday, alright. Yesterday was probably the best day I've had for about a week. I had about 7 sales, I think it was. Which, you know, it does look like I've got a black eye there. Whenever I lay down weird. Yeah. So I had like 7 sales yesterday, so that's how bad my weeks have been, where a 7 sale day is like, whoa. You know what I mean? So it's yeah. Right, let's get to the bottom. Actually, give me a second, because I need to check this. Give me a sec. Right, yeah, I was just going through my sales, and then I saw one of them at the bottom. I was like, oof, I need that. It needs to go to like my UPS shop. I've sold this before. Now, this has been sitting in the living room for a while, and it was a walking stick that I had sent out, and the person was saying that the courier hadn't attempted to deliver it. And I hadn't checked the parcel. The person had already had a refund from eBay, I think, because they'd complained to eBay and made a massive deal about me being, I don't know, I hadn't think of the deal or something, I don't know. Or just being really harsh, but I haven't checked to see if it's still in the same stick, and it is. So if you ever wondered how I pack it, that's got no information. It's just one of those orange boxes, flat out, and then I pile it up. But yeah, by the looks of it, it is the right stick. I'm not going to get it out, but it's already packaged up, and I can't bother to do it again. But it's just a brass handled walking stick, and the rest of it's wooden. I'm going to stick it back in that parcel. But very, very unprofessional of me to not check that return when it came in. Yeah, that went for 34 quid. So it was originally on. There we go. Seal. It was originally on for 40, and I've just took the postage off. I was having a bad day that day. So yeah, that's going for 34. So yeah, that was an alright one. I like the walking sticks. I do like having the walking sticks. I see walking sticks basically everywhere I go, but I could pick up normal, on your basic kind of one, you could maybe get like 15 quid, but I don't pick up the 15 quid ones, it's just too much of a pain to walk around. What am I doing? My thingy bag of, well, easy way of doing this. Well, I'll go through my necklaces and badges first. Alright, so again, this is from what day? Got on top of my, so this is Saturday, Sunday, part of yesterday, because I haven't got everything from yesterday. So yeah, what we got a WWF 25th anniversary badge, that went for $2.99. We've just got a Black Cat badge. Where are they? I'll show you that one while I'm there. A Guide's Dog Little Labrador badge, that went for £4. Where's this? There it is. I'll show you that before the Black Cat badge again. Again, ones I've had hanging around for a while, but it's like a scarf ring. I've put ornate silver tone floral mother of pearl style scarf ring. That went for £4.50. Cost me 50p. And finally we'll get to this Black Cat badge one. So yeah, Black Cat one. Just a little black cat. That went for £3. Cost me 20p. And then one bit of jewellery that went yesterday for £5.99. So just a ribbon, got an aqua blue beaded ribbon, aqua blue beaded necklace. Shall I tell you what I put as the title? Ethnic tribal statement. Pushing it. Wooden. The beads are wooden. Blue beaded ribbon necklace. Costume jewellery. That was the title, so that's what I used. So yeah, those are going out. Those are the little bits that are going out. We have a plush, which is going to the States. Scrat, I think his name is. His name's Scrat, from Ice Age 3. Yeah, can't imagine the postage that they paid for this. Where are you, Scrat? Yeah, that went for £5.99. It cost me 50p. I need to get more plushies. I used to get a lot of plushies back in the diesel, but I kind of went off them when, if you've been watching for a while, I used to have plush mounting, and it was really high. So yeah, I need to get back into them. But get out my box. Kittens. Put them there. Whoa, horsey. There we go. Right, I'll just start from the top, so it might be short at the bottom. One of the Hugo Boss polo shirts that I got from the charity shop the other day. That sold yesterday, I think, yesterday morning. So yeah, it sold for £16.99. I had it on for £20. So it cost me £2.99. I think I had it on for £20. Will it tell me if I click on it? That's going to got me if it was on for 25 and I thought it was on for 20 quid. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, 20 quid? Did I list those Gstar Boss things for 20 quid? I'll tell you. It won't tell you on the original. Not that I click on this very often. I'm not sure, we'll go with 20. I can't imagine I would, unless I've mistakenly, I thought it was on for 20. So I might have mistakenly, it was on for 25. I'm not gonna go into it. Hugo Boss, it was on for 20, and I took a best offer for £16.99. Cost me £2.99. This again, one of my mother's tops that she donated to the cause. A Wallace orange and black and white kind of vest top. How much did that go for? That also went yesterday. That sold for £6. That went for £6. Oh, some Hugo Boss. Much to show these in a video. Not Hugo Boss. Tommy Hilfiger. Orange chino jeans. I mean, they're just disgusting. Just the ugliest things you've ever seen in your life. Originally on for 25, they went for 21.99. Yeah, it's a 21.99 on there. We've got a little girl's dress. The next little girl's dress. That only went for £4. I think that was in a bundle I bought from another reseller. So yeah, that went for £4. And then the last one, it's going abroad. This went for 25, so I went for the asking price. Cost me £3.99. Just a Polo Ralph Lauren polo shirt, just a blue one. It's funny, man. Like, I picked up, if you watched my video when we first started going back sourcing, I picked up quite a few Polo Ralph Lauren things, and then I don't know, I've still seen them about, and I just kind of stopped for a bit, and then I've sold a couple lately, and now I'm like, if I see them, I'll pick them up. But yeah, I felt like I was picking up too much of it. I need to just pick it all up. Yeah, but I think that's the video. I don't know what's actually on this vlog. I can't remember what I filmed. I know there's a bit of me in the car, but I can't remember exactly what I filmed. So sorry if it's shite. But yeah, so I think there's about half an hour. I think there's a haul in here, isn't there? I think I talked yesterday. I went on a bit of a rant yesterday, didn't I? Do you know what happens? I'm riding around on the bus, and then I start thinking about stuff. I'm like, yeah, people. I have a lot of time to think while I'm sitting on a bus riding around. But yeah, I don't know. From what was I saying yesterday? I don't know. I've got to this stage where I don't know if it's age. I don't have. I'm there for people if they've got issues. You know, if you've got an issue, I can there and I can give advice. I can give you my point of view and stuff like that. But when it comes to a continual thing, where I've got a few people in my life that it's a continual thing and a continual issue, and it's like, well, if you don't sort your shit out, I can give you advice, but if you, that's it. I'm bored of being a soundboard. I'm bored of like, yeah. Well, you know why that is, though, yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful. I've got a whole video that might have already come. I need to do a sales video as well of my top 10 from last week. I need to do that at some point this week. I might do that today. I'm going to do a whole video after this, and then I might do a sales video depending on my battery on my phone. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit.